Hello everyone, so in today's video I thought I would do a go-to winter stuff, which is basically things that I constantly pick up during the winter time / Christmas season thing. Let's just get into the video. The first thing I wear a lot of during the winter is nail varnish, mainly because I don't really like having bare nails, and since I've been growing my nails, and they're a lot longer and they're not short, so they look a lot nicer when they're painted, I've been wearing like a different nail varnish every week, I guess, or like changing it in the middle of the week because I just like love how my nails look now. So I've got 3 here that I've been wearing a lot, and then, well, 2 that I wear a lot, and then 1 that's kind of party like. So I'll show you this one, and hasn't got a brand. It came in like a set of loads of different ones that were like this, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the brand is. I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't even know, I'm not even going to try to attempt it, but it's just a silvery or dark grey shiny nail varnish, but it's one of them that's really awkward to get off. Like, I always find glitter ones really difficult to get off, and they feel horrible and they like stain your nail and your fingers. So I rarely wear this one, but I really like it, or it's one that I usually just put like on one nail because it looks so cool. This one is this matte grey one that I got from Topshop, and it is called Easy Peasy, and I want to get a grey nail varnish for so long, but I couldn't find one, and I don't know why, I just couldn't find one that I liked anywhere. So I went into Topshop with my nan because she was getting me some stuff for my birthday, and I found this one and I got it straight away, and it's really nice and it dries really quickly. It's like you're not there for ages just waiting for it to dry. Like, doesn't take that long at all, so you can just like carry on and you don't have to worry, and it dries really nicely as well, like there's no lumps. Is the Collection Field Day nail varnish, and it's in the shade Heather, and it's like a purpley, I've got it on now, it's like a purpley colour. I would say it's got like the slight tint of grey in it, but it doesn't. No, it's more purpley, but yeah, I really like it, and it looks nice with white, which is what I've got on now, if you can see it. The next thing I've been wearing a lot is coloured lipsticks, and lipsticks, as you can tell now, I don't usually wear, well, I don't really wear coloured lipsticks during the week while I'm at school, because it's mostly because I'm worried that I'm gonna like eat and I'm gonna end up with like it down my chin or somehow on my cheek or on my nose, or it just spreads everywhere. So I usually just stick to it on the weekend when I can check it and make sure I can neaten up the edges and redo it if I need to without being judged while I'm sitting there with a mirror just going, because it looks really weird sometimes. So I'm going to start off with the nude ones, and a nude-ish, not really nude-ish, but like a neutral colour. The first one is Coffee Craze by Maybelline New York, and it's well loved, and it's a dark one that I usually wear during the winter and autumn, because I have another one by Topshop which is a bit lighter and more pinky, so it's more of a spring and summer one, but this one's a bit darker and well loved, and I enjoy it a lot because it's very moisturising, so it doesn't just dry and then make your lips feel really horrible. It does dry, but it's really moisturising at the same time, so like your lips don't feel like they're cracking while it's on there. This one is a Topshop lipstick, and this one I got quite recently, and it's called Mink, and it's just, it doesn't look too brown, but it's actually really brown. It's not like dark brown, it's like an easy colour if you have my skin tone to pull off, because it looks quite natural-ish. I guess it's kind of Kylie Jenner if you want to say. This one is a red lipstick, and this is the Rimmel and Kate Moss Kiss of Life, which again dries but is like really moisturising. Like, I highly recommend Topshop lipsticks, Rimmel lipsticks, Maybelline lipsticks, and Revlon, which is what I've got on now, and they're really nice and moisturising even when they do dry, so your lips don't feel even worse during the winter. Another Topshop lipstick, and this is called Role Model, and it's a bit of a purpley colour. I really like it, and it makes my teeth look really white as well. And again, it's really moisturising. I think this is matte, if I remember rightly. I think it's matte. And again, I really like it. It's super moisturising and it dries nicely and it doesn't move all day. Like, you don't really have to top it up unless you really want to. And like, you don't have to worry once it's dried that it's going to go everywhere. Like, if you were going to drink, it wouldn't mark your glass like when you first put a lipstick on. So it's really good. There's a lip gloss, and it's the Tanya Burr Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Berry Picking, and this is just a dark one, dark red lip gloss. I don't usually wear it on its own. I usually put it over the top of a lipstick that's kind of close to the shade, or on top of Kiss of Life, to either make it look a bit glossy or darker, or just kind of mix around with the colours. And it smells like watermelon, which I'm not a fan of, but it's just really nice. Next is an eyeshadow palette that I've been going to a lot. I've mostly been using two colours from it. It's the Arbonne Sugar Plum Baked Eyeshadow Palette, and it just looks like this. And it's got some really nice shimmery colours in there. The two that I like the most are, what is it called? Plumberry and Ganache. And it's just these two dark ones, like a purple and a brown one, and they're really nice for not over the lid but mostly just in the crease. They're also really nice because they're the kind of eyeshadows that's less is more. So if you take a bunch on your brush and put it on, you're gonna make a mistake and you're not really gonna be able to fix it unless you remove the whole thing. Whereas this is if you start off lightly and then you can build it up. And I've only been really using them for about a month, and Plumberry is well worn already. The next thing are face makeup, so it's a concealer and two bronzers that I've been using a lot. The first one is a concealer, which is the Maybelline New York Super Stay 24-hour concealer, and this is so good because it's not too cakey and you only have to put a little bit on and it just covers your whole eye, and it's really good for highlighting as well. I got a lighter colour so it like brightens up under my eyes and I can highlight with it if I wanted to, but I got the shade medium 3, so it's really nice and not too cakey, and it just lasts so long because it's a 24-hour concealer. But yeah, it's really good and I really like it. So I've got the Natural Collection Sun Tint Bronzing Powder in the shade Golden Glow. This is so nice because during the winter I don't really use blush that much because I prefer having a bronzy kind of look and nice bronzy cheeks and bronze eyes and stuff like that. So this is a really, really good colour, and it's also, I think it's waterproof. Unless I read on something else, I'm not too sure. Then it's not waterproof. Scratch that. But yeah, it's really nice, and I don't really know what to say about it other than like I love it and I've been using it like every day. And if I'm not using this, then I'm using the Sleek Bronze Block in the shade Light 100. And this has got a good mix, if I can open it, of colours. So you can also kind of use these as eyeshadows because there's, yeah, 3 of them are matte. You can see that. So 3 of them are matte, so they'd be good eyeshadows. And I just really, really like bronzer at the moment. Bronzer and lipsticks are the things that I've been getting a lot, and I just really like the kind of look that it gives after you've contoured. So you haven't just got like this straight line there, then you add a bit of colour and maybe a bit of blush, and it just kind of finishes it off, and I think it just looks really, really nice. And I think once you add bronzer, and mascara, then your face is complete. So for skincare, I am really focusing on helping my skin this year, so I've been drinking a lot more water, I'm changing my diet because I've had a bit of a flare and my skin isn't the best at the moment. So I've been using a lot more natural stuff in the bath, and two of the things that I've been using I don't have because I finished them, and one of them is the Lush Butter Bear, which has certain oils in it that when I got out of the bath, like, I felt like a baby's nose, like really, really soft. Not a baby's bum because they're not the smoothest, a baby's nose, because it was just so nice, and like, I think it had a bit of vanilla, so it smelled really nice, unless I added a vanilla bath bomb, I can't remember. But yeah, they were really, really nice, and it's just nice when you get out of the bath and your skin feels really soft, and then you put a moisturiser on or a body lotion or whatever you use, and it just makes it even softer, and I love it so much. The second one is the, what's it called? Comforter, and it's like pink with white swirls in it, and it is the nicest smell ever. Like, if they had a candle, if they had a body butter, if they had like everything that smelled like that, I would buy it, because it's just such a nice, I would say comforting smell, but obviously it is, but it's like a relaxing, cozy kind of smell, and I guess it's a bit sweet, but for me it's not, so it kind of depends on your sweetness level, on what you like, but I really like it, and it makes my skin feel really smooth. Like, anything from Lush, whenever you get out of the bath, not only do you smell so nice, but your skin feels amazing, like soft, and every time I get out of the bath I'm just like, man, I feel good, because it's just so nice. And the next thing is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter, and I usually use this all over my body, but mostly my legs, and it just smells so nice. I just love the smell of it. Again, oh my god, it smells so good. I just love it so much, but I have to have it like this because I've used it so much. And then to go along with that, I have the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Hand Cream, and again, it smells so good. Just gonna have a little bit of that. Oh, it smells so good. Just gonna keep smelling my hands now. So nice. Also, I think it's like a really cozy smell. Oh, it smells so good. But yeah, they're really nice, and I just like having really soft skin and nice skin during the winter, because it's cold outside and you get wet, so it dries your skin out and it doesn't feel the best. But when you've layered on the moisturiser and you've got out of your bath and you've lit a candle, it's just so nice and cozy, and you feel all wrapped up in your bed, all soft like a baby's bum, and yeah. Also for my lips, I was using the Maybelline Baby Lips Intense Care and Hydrating one. I do still use them, but I think at the point it just kind of stopped working, and sometimes with your skincare you have to change the product. So like 1 week you're using this and then your skin gets used to it, so you change it and then it starts working and then that stops and then you just change it again. So it's a whole thing of having to switch and test things out. I've been using Vaseline a lot. Like, I take this because I've only got one, so I've got it in my room, and then I have to take it out and put it in my school bag, then I have to take it out and then have it back in my room, and then put it in another bag. So like, this thing is just everywhere with me. It's this and my phone. So this is, I would put some on now, but I've got lipstick on. But yeah, it's just really nice and soft. But you also get this in like bigger tubs, and I used to use this when I was younger, like on my skin as well, but I don't really like using it on my skin because it's quite oily, so it's better on your lips and like smaller parts of your face, like dry parts by your eyes and your nose, so it's better there. But on my body it was a bit oily and it felt a bit uncomfortable and your clothes would stick to you. The thing I have is fragrances. I have 2 candles and a perfume, which I've been using a lot. So first thing is this perfume. I got it for my birthday, which is what one of my friends got me. And I'm not going to try and say it, but it just looks like this. And it smells so nice. I've been wearing this every day. Yeah, this is really the only thing I've been using. And it hasn't even made a dent. So I have a feeling this one's going to last me a long time, which I'm very happy about. The next thing are 2 candles. So I've got a Yankee one and a Febreexe one. The Yankee one I've had for about a year. And I only just started burning it this year, and it's a caramel one. And it literally just does smell pure caramel. But I've kind of burnt it all the way down. As you can see, it's basically gone. But I want to see if I can get another one this year. Maybe. And I'm really sad that I've kind of burnt it all the way down. But I'm keeping it because, one, if you put this in the freezer, then you can kind of scrape out the edges and use it for another candle bit, which is what I've done in the first place. And also because it still smells of caramel, which is very nice. And the next candle I've got is a Febreexe Apple and Cinnamon candle. And I got this last year and finished it really quickly because it just smells so nice. It's just such a warm... I kind of think it's an autumny smell, but then I kind of follow it through into the winter. But it's like, I would imagine just like sitting by a fireplace with this burning, and like the smell would just be so nice and comforting and cozy. You don't even need to be burning this for that long for the smell to like fill the whole room. And because it's like such a strong smell, I'll be burning it in my room, and the minute I leave my room I can automatically tell that the candle is burning, and like when I step back into the room again, it just hits you with like the smell of cinnamon and apple, and it's just such a nice smell. The last thing I have is about fashion. So I've been wearing Snood, scarves a lot this year, and then I kind of changed to Snoods in the winter because they're a lot thicker because you can double them up obviously. And I tend to wear this burgundy one. It kind of looks brown, but it's burgundy, and I got this from Primark last year along with a black one, and I just really like them because I feel when you have an outfit and sometimes a necklace doesn't always like pull the whole thing together, a scarf, depending on like the pattern or the colour or the style of it, can actually really kind of complete the outfit, and I feel it just looks really nice. So having a Snood, whether it's like a coloured one or just a plain black one, is kind of a key thing because it's like it keeps you warm, but it also looks very trendy at the same time. The next thing I have is a jacket, and this is one that I got for my birthday, and it's just this Topshop bomber jacket. And these always look really bulky, and like when you wear it you kind of look like you've shrunk and you're all bundled up, but it's actually not. Like, you put it on and you can still, it's like just a normal jacket, and it's not, it is thick, but it's not like so thick you could like drown in it kind of thing. And it also keeps me really warm, because before I was just wearing a leather jacket and it wasn't really keeping me warm. So when I got this to start off with, I wasn't really wearing it, I was wearing a Zara coat. But then when I got this, I decided to wear it, and it has me really warm. So like I wear this and my Snood, and I'm just so warm. I just need to get some black fingerless gloves, because I have some ones, fingerless gloves, but they're also like mittens, but the thumbs aren't fingerless or thumbless. So I want to get some black ones. So that's on my shopping list. But yeah, I do recommend, you don't have to get a Topshop one because this was like £55, but I'm pretty sure there should be more somewhere that are a little bit cheaper. And they didn't really have many colour options for this. There was only black and navy blue, I believe. So I think you can get some in like green and stuff like that, but I just wanted a black one because it would go with anything. So yeah. And that's everything. They're all my mostly go-to things during the winter time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm tempted to kind of do this in each seasons, like go to spring, go to summer and go to autumn. Maybe if you guys want, leave a comment and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time I do a video. Bye!